Hey everyone, Jesse Van here, JRV to Succeed, and on today's video what I'm going to do is go over my first check from Google Adsense, or as most people call it, is the YouTube monetization. Now I'm going to be coming at it from a different aspect though, because of the videos, most of the videos that I see on here, the people have like, a lot of subscribers. When they have like 5,000, 10,000 or more subscribers, and they're showing these checks, and it's like a lot of money. But I want to go from the viewpoint of a small to tiny subscribership. Like you just made it over the watermark to start being able to get monetization, which is where I am basically. At this point, I'm at a little under 1,500 subscribers. So I'm really small. I mean, I love my subscribers, but we're not at the 5,000 mark or 10,000, which is my next goal, but right now we're not there. Okay, so let's get everything started so we can get this video over. I want to make this a pretty quick video. Where I started with YouTube, I started back in 2011. That's when I first added my first video, and actually I had a lot of channels. Because I had a bunch of email addresses. I was doing a bunch of stuff or whatever. So, but the video that actually started all of this was this video where in 2012, I had this TV. Well, I still had a TV, but it broke, and I was trying to fix it. And it's a horrible video. It still be in my list unless I've taken it off, depending on when you're watching this video. But it was a horrible video because I was trying to fix it with one hand, and I had the camera and the phone in my other hand trying to hold it, while I'm fixing it. It is horrible. It's shaking and all this other stuff. It's just ridiculous, okay? But I fixed the TV, and the TV still works. At about 10,000 views, which is what the qualification used to be to get monetization from YouTube. It was, you just had to have 10,000 views and you could apply for monetization. So I got 10,000 views, and I didn't really even know when I got it, because I just posted the video just to be posting it. I wasn't getting a lot of hits on any of the videos that I had on there. So, every once in a while I get a notification that somebody asked a question on there, and I try to go answer the questions as much as I could. But I really wasn't paying attention to how many people viewed it, because I really just didn't care, honestly. But at about 10,000 views, I guess, and it was probably a few months later, up to almost a year maybe, I got some emails asking about applying for monetization, which I didn't want to do because personally I didn't like videos with ads on them. If I saw a video that had an ad when I was searching for something, then I would go search for another video because I didn't want to see it with an ad. So when they were saying, go on here and apply for monetization, I was like, why would I do that? Why would I want to put ads on my videos when I don't even want to watch the videos myself? So I just ignored it. And let's fast forward about 5 years to about 2017. The beginning of 2017, I remember it exactly, because I was listening to The Ticket here in DFW. It's a sports station. They were interviewing this group from YouTube, and I'm sure you know them. If you don't, they're called Dude Perfect. You can go take a look at them. But they were talking about what they do on YouTube, which they do a bunch of like trick shots and stuff like that. They do other stuff, now, but that was their main thing. And I was like, okay, that's cool, But then like a few months later, I heard something, and I was like, they was talking about how they were making like millions of dollars from ad revenue on YouTube. And I'm like, whoa, what the heck, And then I also heard that there was this little, I think 5-year-old at the time, that was making millions of dollars on YouTube for playing with toys. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not really trying to make millions of dollars from ad revenue, but gosh, give me $100 or something, whatever, It still wasn't a big deal because I was only posting things that I actually wanted to post. I had gone like 4 years without posting anything because I just didn't have anything to say. It was nothing that I wanted to see on YouTube, so I just didn't post anything. But I went on there to check out, because I know that I was over the 10,000 views because I had got that email 4 or 5 years earlier. So I went on there to check and see if I can go ahead and apply, and I saw that I was at like 190,000 views on that daggone video for fixing the TV. That horrible video. And so I was like, man, maybe I should try to take advantage of this, you know. So I signed up for the monetization. Now, lucky me, you know, all the traffic was dying off at that exact period that I signed up for the monetization. Okay, I think I got approved for monetization in like April, and I'm gonna pull it up, but I got approved for the monetization in April, and it was basically dead at that point. So this is the video. Y'all can look at it if you want to. But I'm pre-warning you that it's horrible. So don't go on there disliking it, you know, give it thumbs down because you think it's horrible, because I'm telling you right now it's horrible. So let's look at the views for the lifetime. And you see this big spike, okay, from basically 2014. And I posted this, like I said, in like, well, I guess it was like the end of 2012. And so in 2014, it goes a big spike, and it spikes all the way. We get a big surge from 2014 all the way to 2017. So it was like a 3-year period where it got that basically 190,000 views. And now 190,000 views, when you look in the grand scheme of things, with these people that go viral with 500,000, a million views in like a month or 2 months or something like that, and you look at 500, you know, you look at 190,000 over this 5-year period or 3-year period, and you see that's not really a lot, okay? But it would have got me something. You know, I would have made something from it, you know, over that time. But when I signed up for monetization, it was in like April of 2017. It was like April 25th, I believe. And you can see that, looking at the graph, that's when it dropped off pretty much. It hit a little plateau down at the bottom, and then it fell all the way down right before the beginning of 2018. But I did sign up for it, and I started getting like a few pennies every day or whatever. I think my high water mark was like 51 cents one day or something. But I had got up to like $21 over like a 10-month period from April to like February of 2018. And now we all know what happened in 2018. YouTube decided to change their requirements on monetization. They took it from where you only needed 10,000 views to now you need 1,000 subscribers, and you also need to have 240,000 minutes viewed over the past 365 days. So I was nowhere close to that on either one of them, okay? I think on the subscribers, I was at like 312 subscribers, which is great for a video that had been on there for, you know, at this point, you know, 5-6 years, and I really didn't have anything else on there for my subscribers to look at. So I think that was pretty good. They stuck with me. Thank you. But I didn't have any viewing time at that point. I think I had maybe something like 5,000 or 10,000 viewing minutes over the past year. So my monetization went away. So sad, right? Okay. But I decided that I was going to try to build it back up. Let me get back into this monetization, because at that point, that 5-year-old that was making millions, now he was a 6-year-old and he was still making millions. I think he was at like 11 million or something like that, you know, for that previous year. And so I said, okay, what am I going to do? I was doing some apps, some delivery apps, and I said, okay, well, what I'll do is, while I'm out on these apps, I'll just turn the camera on every once in a while, and I'll record myself and you know, give some tips to people on what I'm doing. So I started my first video, which is my most popular video right now as far as the hits that are coming in right now, my DoorDash video. I did the DoorDash video in March, end of March. Over the 10 months or 8 months from March to November, I got my 1,000 subscribers, and I got over 240,000 minutes viewed, well over that. That first video that actually started getting hits, the TV repair video, that one is still my largest video by far. It has like 207,000 views on it right now, which is 4 times more than what my most popular video right now has, which is the DoorDash video, and that one has like 55,000. In November 2018, I got to the point where I went ahead and put in, well, they actually automatically reviewed me for monetization at that point. I guess because I was already qualified and I lost my qualification. So once I requalified, they just went ahead and reviewed me. And they let me know on December the 11th that I could now monetize my videos again. So I started monetizing them, and let's go ahead and get to the money, because I know that's what everybody wants to see. So here we are. Let's look in here, and you can see in December I made $67.07 from my ad revenue, and it started on December the 12th. That was the first time I made anything. It was $1.53 for the revenue, and it went up from there. And so I was happy with that. I had $21 from the time before, so I still wasn't over the $100, but I was getting closer to it. You need $100 to actually get a deposit into your, they direct deposit it, and you need over $100 for them to release the money to you. And so I was getting closer, and then in January I produced $185.44, which put me well over the $100 watermark. So you can see in my AdSense app, if I go to payments, you can see there, that's where the payment was sent on February 21st for $273.59. And I think I like, that is awesome for me, because what I'm going to do with the money that I make is, because it's not like a lot of money, maybe if it gets to the point where I'm bringing in 5 figures monthly, you know, then I might reevaluate what I do with the money, or reevaluate what I'm doing with my time, because I might have to spend more time on YouTube, you know what I mean? But for now, while I'm getting, you know, a few $100s a month, I'm going to basically just put that back into my YouTube channel, because I would like to get one of the ring lights, you know, because I like seeing people, for some reason, call me crazy, but I like when I see people and I see the little ring in their eyes. I want the ring in my eye, you know. I know it sounds dumb, but I want to see the ring in my eye. But the only time the reason I haven't gotten one is because it's not like I take a bunch of selfies or anything and post them. So the only time I would be using it would be on YouTube. So I might as well let my YouTube earnings pay for that. The other thing is, I want to get a really good professional intro, you know, the little 10-second intro thing where it says, you know, what channel you're looking at and all this other stuff. I want to get one of those made. And I figure I'll let my YouTube funds pay for that also, because it's not like I'm going to be walking down the street and if I meet somebody outside, I'm going to be like, hey, my name's Jesse, here, let me hold up my phone and show you my YouTube intro. You know, it's only going to be used for YouTube, so I might as well let YouTube pay for it. So that's what I'm going to do with my money. Also, for this month, for February, what I made is $201.74. So it's up from January. In 3 less days, I made, you know, $15, $16 more. So that's pretty good. I was averaging about $6 or $7 per day. What I've come to learn during this time, you remember I said I didn't like ads at all, but now I love them, you know. And one tip that I'll give you is to make your videos at least 10 minutes. If it's 10 minutes and 1 second, that's good. But you want it to be over 10 minutes, and the reason why is because at 10 minutes, you can put 2 ads on there. So now you have the opportunity to make double the amount. I know sometimes you don't want to look at the ads, but when you really think about it, if the content is there, you know, if it's good content that you're looking at, the ads are only 10 seconds max, 10, 15 seconds. So give them that 10, 15 seconds. For us YouTube creators, and you know, if you're watching this video, I'm sure you're either a YouTube creator or you're thinking about becoming a YouTube creator. You're going to want people to watch that 15-second ad for you. So just return love, you know, watch that 15-second ad. And normally, like I said, it's only like a 5-second ad or whatever, or 10 seconds. So it's not going to take a lot of your time. If now you just have enough content to do less than 10 minutes and go with that, that's fine. You know, anything works, but you know, if you're trying to maximize your earning potential, then you want to get to the multiple ads on the video. Okay, so when you're getting the deposit, because a lot of people, you know, think that they're going to get a check, what they do is they set it up as a direct deposit. So you're going to have to go in and put in your banking account and stuff like that. You have to put in your tax information, because if you earn over $600, just like with any other contracting position, if you earn over $600, they're going to send out a 1099 for the next year for your taxes. So you're going to want to go ahead and get that stuff put in. This video is starting to run a little bit long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. If you have any questions, be sure to put the questions in the comment section. If you like the video, like it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to it. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Jesse Van, JRV to succeed. You have a great day and a better tomorrow.